Hi YouTube, this is Chuck Jennels of CNS Mining Manufacturing in northern Arizona. And while we got water, we decided to go dredging today. There's three of us, Mike Coombs, Tom Frink, and myself, Chuck Jennels, CNS Mining and Manufacturing. Now this is just showing the layout of my dredge. I've done a 20-minute run right here. And just a small hole, test to see if there was any color here at all. And it was okay on the first run. I mean, it was not great, but it was okay in this flood stage. It was a whole new area was uncovered. Had to put my box clear up on the hill here though to keep from running water back into my hole because I'm kind of in a little valley there, and it's a lot of big cobble in it, and that's what got my attention was the big cobble. So I've been working that, like I said, about 20 minutes, I believe it was, and onward to Tom. Tom's over here. He had a similar problem. He had all the water was running back into his hole, so he had to move his dredge box up closer to the creek and get in this gravel pocket here that was on the downside of a tree. So it looked like it was going to be a really good area for him. He's just getting the hole started here, and he's having a little bit of a problem with his hoses kinking on him, but he's got a solution for that now. And this is Mike. He's way downstream from us. Sorry about the jumpy camera, but I'm a long ways from him and tried to get this on video. Didn't do a good job of it, obviously, by looking at it. But he's setting up a trommel, a Royal trommel, and Royal Manufacturing has put out this new little trommel. That's a horrid video. Anyhow, this is Tom's motor set up, pulling out of the creek, out of Black Canyon Creek, and he's set up and running here. You can tell by the pressure in his hoses, and he's still having trouble with the kinking there, but working hard to get this hole started. And the gravel is just really good right here. It's I think it's a good area. Box is running good. We discover later that there's so much black sand you can only make a 20-30 minute run, then you're full of black sand, and that happens in this area a lot. This area creates a lot of black sand. And here's Mike's little motor. He's got a little 1.5 inch feeding his trommel. He's just getting set up here to work, and it's that little pink box on top is what he puts his battery in, but he sets it off on the ground away from the trommel. Like I say, Royal has built this, and it's a really nice unit, well made, made out of steel. The sluice under it. It's a electric drive on the motor. He will end up running this all day long on one battery charge, and it's fed with this little 1.5 inch. So it's really a nice unit. Does really well. He actually found pretty nice gold most of the time with it. This is my box. This is showing the black sand that after a 20-minute run and all the gravel that's in here, it's picking up really well. And a lot of this happened because of this change I made to my punch plate. And I think it's a good change because I ended up with a lot of smaller gold. This is my punch plate, and these are the chevrons on the bottom of it that spread the water underneath the punch plate so it slows it down and drops that material. Now, when I flip this over here, this is the diverter plate that I put on top of the punch plate. It's not real tall, so I get a little bit of a buildup behind it, but not enough to cause me any problems. Just got to clean it off once in a while, but it's really making the small stuff drop out. This is how violent the water is in the creek itself. I mean, there's no way you can work in it right now. You can't be underwater because it's too murky, but it's really fast, and it's you couldn't hardly keep your foot valve in the water here, so you had to hold it down with rocks, or the creek would just take it. But it's just really flowing hard, It's probably one of the hardest flows I've seen on this creek in years. This is Black Canyon Creek. This is looking upstream. You can see it's all the way up. It's just flowing bank to bank and carving out new areas, which is good for us on this claim. So we can actually do some prospecting in new areas. I must have gotten fascinated with this water here, but you know, we don't see a lot of water in Arizona, and it's kind of nice just to look at it once in a while. And back to here, I had to move the dredge from on the hill. Down here, I didn't have enough lift with my pump because I was lifting another 3 or 4 feet to get out of the hole. My box is running good. The hole here is about 30 inches wide and about 3 feet deep. You'll notice on this right side, the hard pack is just incredible. You couldn't spray that loose, and it would just barely chip away with a bar. It was so hard. And you can, you probably can't tell what that is. It looks like gravel there, but it's not. It's just real hard pack, and which is what we like to see. This is the old stream bed from 20 years ago before the flood. And I don't know what happened here. This is, oh, this is my box just running, and you can see the diverter plate now inside the box, and it like I say, it gets a little bit of a buildup behind it, but not much. But it really slows that water down when it hits inside the header box. Does a really good job. I'm really impressed with that. I guess that was a good idea to try it. This is Tom again. Now he's got about a 24-inch wide hole, and he's about about 30 inches deep right here. Dumping the water over the edge now, so it's not coming back into his hole. They're doing a really good job with it. And his pump has enough power that kink in his hose there didn't affect him at all. And this is Mike again working that little trommel, and you can see the rocks coming out the end. And it just runs really, really good. I'm really impressed with this. He found he's not looking for big gold now. He's more or less just getting used to the machine. And he's, like I said, he's fed with this little 1.5 inches. And it just keeps throwing those rocks out, and the sluice is running on the other end. We did get it a little flatter on the sluice earlier, and I think it helped a little bit, helped him catch a little bit without building up too much rock in the trommel drum itself. That stainless steel drum just is amazing. I mean, it didn't miss a beat. Yeah, and here's Mike still shoveling away in that little trommel, that little Royal trommel. What a great machine. It's just dumping the rocks out there as fast as they go in almost. When they come out and they're perfectly clean, there's no dirt on them, there's no mud on them, there's nothing on them. They're just clean rocks. So if there's any gold, it will be gone also. I mean, it'll be gone into the sluice. And it's just a real good working machine. This is the sluice itself. It's running really good. It's got a little punch plate at the top. We adjusted a little bit, and it was a little bit better. And this is the gold. This is my gold. This is what I got out of my hole. It's not a lot, but we got rid of our cabin fever, and it's we didn't get skunked. So any gold is good gold, and we all got a little bit, and I'll show you the other gold as we get here. And this is gold. And not bad, for all the bigger holes we had and all the little bit of time we had to work. It's not bad. And the last one coming up, but not least, is Mike's. This is the gold that came out of that little trommel, and he had the least of the time amongst all of us, but still got quite a bit of fine gold. Good job for everybody. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.